Hi students, welcome to plus 2 computer class. So we are discussing about PHP, Programming Language Preprocessor Directive. It is a server-side scripting language used to create dynamic web pages. Okay, so in the previous video we already seen the different terminologies that we are using in PHP. That means the different operators of PHP. Different operators means all the operators are common operators like relational operator, logical operator, arithmetic operator, and one special operator also we discussed, that is string concatenation operators. Okay, so these are the different types and different terminology that we discussed in the previous video. Then in this video we are going to discuss a new topic. Actually it is not new. In other programming languages we already studied this, that is control structures in PHP. Okay, control statements in PHP. The control statements like else statement, if statement, while loop, do while, switch statement, then for loop, all these we are going to discuss. First we will discuss the conditional statements, after that decision making statement, and then iteration statement. Okay, so what is our topic name? Control statements in PHP. Control statements. Control statements. You know for what purpose we are using control statement. Actually control statements are used to control the flow of program. Actually PHP is a programming language and it is used to perform some kinds of terminologies like to control the program flow and to execute multi-branching statement, and also for executing one statement one or more time, that statement is known as iteration statement or looping statement. Okay, like this we can execute special set of statement using control statement. The commonly used control statement is if statement. The first statement is if statement. Then if is a keyword. Okay, if is a keyword and using if we can perform true value. If statement means we can only execute true value. Then another set of statement is if else statement. What is the next one? If else statement. If else statement means true value and also false value we can execute. Both we can execute, true and also false. Okay, I think the concept is clear. True value and false value we can execute. Suppose you want to check whether a student is passed or not. If the total mark is greater than or equal to 36, then the student is passed. Otherwise failed. Okay, so this is the condition. What is the condition? Total mark should be greater than or equal to 36. In our school 60% is the pass mark. So same condition I am going to apply here. Then the variable declaration is not similar to normal C++ and also JavaScript program, because in PHP every variable name starts with dollar symbol. Okay, every variable name starts with dollar symbol. So the program will be different there. So the program will be according to that. So every variable starts with dollar symbol. So we will discuss how we are executing this. So the first condition, here is one example is given. Suppose two numbers are given in a PHP program, then you want to check whether the big one, that means you want to find out which one is the bigger value. So every PHP program start like this, PHP, open PHP tag. After that $A is equal to 5 and $B is equal to 10. Okay, two variable $A and $B. $A equal to 5 and $B equal to 10. Then I am going to compare variable A and B. So I can write like this, if $A greater than $B. That is a condition. What is the condition? $A greater than $B. Then you want to print, what you want to print? Echo. You know what is mean by echo and print command. Echo and print both are used as output statement. Echo A is bigger. Then If we are using only if statement, then we can write like this. If else is present, then after if we can write like this, else echo B is bigger. Okay, like that. Then after that, close the PHP program. Clear? So first one, $A is equal to 5, $B equal to 10. After that, if $A greater than $B, then echo A is bigger, otherwise echo B is bigger. Clear? So this is a sample PHP program that indicate the working of if else statement. You know, is there any difference in the program flow? No, there is no difference in the program flow, because in all, for example, in JavaScript, C++ or in PHP, we are using same control statement, but the variable declaration and the usage of variable is different. In PHP, you want to declare variable along with the data type, but in PHP, we are not declaring variable along with the data type. Is there any declaration statement present? No, we are just declaring variable as $A, data type is not mentioned. The value assigned to the variable, according to the value assigned to that particular variable, memory is allocating for that variable. There is no declaration along with the data type. Okay, I think the concept is clear. If else statement. Okay, then next one, we know about if else if ladder. Okay, if else if ladder or else if statement. Suppose you want to check 3 conditions, not 2 conditions, true or false. Here I am going to check 3 conditions. Okay, that means find the biggest of 2 numbers. Okay, find the biggest of 2 number. Then we can write like this. Okay, I am going to declare 2 variable, open PHP. Again, I am going to declare 2 variable, $A is equal to 55, $B is equal to 50. 2 variable I am going to declare. After that, if $A greater than $B, $A greater than $B, then what will be the output? Echo A is bigger. Then again I am going to check B and A. One more condition I am going to add. Then how we will add? Else if $B greater than $A. Okay, here I am not using the else part. I am going to check one more condition. Okay. Then we can write like this, echo B is bigger. B is bigger. After that, one more condition will be there. Else A is not greater than B and also B is not greater than A. Then what will be the third condition? A equal to B. So we can write like this, echo A and B are equal. A and B are equal. Once the program is over, we can close it, close the PHP tag. So look at this condition, what is happening in this program execution. First we are declaring 2 variable, $A, $B. $A is equal to 55 and $B is equal to 50. The first condition is we are checking whether A greater than B. If A greater than B, then A is bigger. Otherwise, again we are checking one more condition. What is it? B greater than A. If B greater than A, B is bigger. If the 2 conditions are wrong. Okay, if the 2 conditions are wrong, then there will be one more output. What is that? A and B are equal. Okay, what is it? A and B are equal. Okay, I think it is clear. A and B are equal. Okay, then next one, this is for executing 1 condition, 2 condition. Then next one, suppose I want to select an output statement, a value from group of statement or multi-branching statement. In C++ and also in JavaScript, for multi-branching we are using switch statement. Which one? For branching we are using switch statement. Switch statement is a multi-branching statement. Then the keywords, you know, case 1 to case n. Every case ends with break statement. If all the cases are having same output, then we can use single break statement, that we already know. Then here I am going to explain the switch statement with the help of an example. Okay, suppose we want to check whether the number is, okay, we are going to input number from 1, 2, 3 like that. According to the number, we are printing the name of the, that means that we are printing the number in digits. Okay, then we can write like this. So I am going to open PHP. So open the PHP tag. After that, I am going to declare a variable $n is equal to 3. Switch n. Okay, what is it? Switch n. Then I am going to write the first case. Open the bracket for switch. Case. First case is case 1, echo 1. Echo 1, after that break. Case 2, echo 3, then break. Case 3, echo, here it is 2, 3, then break. Okay, then after that default value we can print. Here the question is print a number from 1 to 3 in words. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Then if the number is not belonging to this group or this category, then we can write like this: default. What will be the default statement? Invalid, or echo we can write like this: echo invalid. Echo invalid, close the bracket, close the switch statement and close the PHP tag. Like this we can write. Okay, so this is an example for how we are executing this is an example for how we are executing a switch statement. Switch statement is a multi-branching statement from group of cases. Okay, here 3 cases are given. From these 3 cases we are selecting a value according to the cases. Okay, clear? So these are commonly used variables or commonly used statements. Commonly used statements like decision making statement, multi-branching statement. Then next one is iteration statements or looping statement. Then the first looping statement is for loop. Okay, which one is the first looping statement? For loop, while loop and do while loop. There are 3 types of looping statement that we already studied. First one is for loop, second one is while loop, third one is do while loop. Here do while loop is belonging to exit control and other 2 loop belonging to entry controlled category. Okay, here for loop and also while loop belonging to entry control and do while loop belonging to exit control category. Clear? And then here I am going to give one example, same example from your textbook, that is print the natural numbers from 1 to 3. You want to print the natural numbers from 1 to 3. The question is write a PHP program to print the natural numbers from 1 to 5. Then I am going to open PHP. Open PHP tag. Then you know every looping statement consists of 3 kinds of statement. First one is initialization statement. Second one, updation statement. Third one, body of the loop, and after that test expression. Okay, so I am going to write for loop. There is one speciality for loop. In for loop, in a single statement, we can include initialization, test expression and updation. inside the parenthesis, or after for loop we are opening parenthesis. After the opening parenthesis, our first section is initialization, test expression and then updation. Okay. Then what is a question? You want to print the natural numbers from 1 to 5. So here I am going to declare a variable first, natural number from 1 to 5. So I am going to write the initialization statement first. $I is equal to 1. $I equal to 1 means this is an initialization statement. Then after that I am going to start 4. $I equal to 1, $I less than or equal to 5, $I. Okay, before every variable you want to include dollar symbol. So what is the first condition? $I equal to 1, $I less than or equal to 5, $I plus plus. Then after each iteration you want to print the number. So we can write like this, echo $I. Okay, what you want to write? Echo $I. Then after that, once the number is over, then we can close the PHP tag. Okay, we can close the PHP tag. So every looping statement consists of initialization statement, test expression, body of the loop and also updation. In for loop we are including all these statements together. Clear? Then next one I am going to write the same program using while. Okay, so this is using for loop. Then I am going to write the same set of statement or same program using while loop. Using while. Then open the PHP tag. Open PHP tag. $I equal to 1. $I is equal to 1. Then next one, actually while is belonging to entry controlled loop category. Okay, entry controlled loop category. So after the initialization you want to check the test expression. So how we will check the text expression? While $I less than or equal to 5. What is the condition? $I less than or equal to 5. What do you want to print? You want to print the number. Echo $I. After that, $I plus plus semicolon, close the bracket, question mark, close PHP tag. So here $I equal to 1 is initialization statement, $I less than or equal to 5 test expression, echo $I. That means this statement we are executing 5 times. So it is belonging to body of the loop. Then after that I plus plus updation statement. Clear? So this is the same question. Print the natural number from 1 to 5. So we can execute this program using for loop. Second one, while loop. Then third one is one more loop present, that is do while loop. Okay, what is it? Do while loop. Here do while loop belonging to entry controlled loop category. Okay, what is it? Entry controlled loop. Then, okay, the same program, print the natural number from 1 to 5. Okay, we are going to print the natural numbers from 1 to 5. So, I am going to start the PHP program. You know, every PHP program starts with question mark PHP. Then, every looping statement consists of a variable. Loop control variable. So we can write like this, $I equal to 1. This is known as initialization statement. Then we can write like this, do Open the bracket. What will be the first statement? We are printing that number. Echo $I. First we are printing the variable. After that, increment the variable $I plus plus. Okay, then after that, close the bracket. Along with the bracket, you want to write the condition. What is the condition? While $I less than or equal to 5, semicolon. You know, every looping, that means for loop, while loop, in after the parenthesis we are not using semicolon, but for while loop, do while loop, you want to use semicolon immediately after the condition. After that, close the PHP program. Okay, you want to close the PHP program. So open PHP, then after that initialize the variable, loop control variable I is equal to 1. After that, do. We are going to begin as a set of statement. Then it is belonging to exit control loop category. You know the difference between entry controlled and exit control. In entry control, the text expression we are specifying first. Okay, text expression we are specifying first, but in entry exit control, immediately after, that means after the body of the loop we are specifying text expression. Okay, so according to the place of text expression, we are categorizing looping statement into two categories, entry control and exit control. Okay, entry control to loop example while and for loop, exit control loop example do while. Okay, then one more question is present. Print natural numbers from 1 to 5. Then next one, actually there are two special terms that we are using in looping statements. Okay, first one is continue and break. Continue and break. Continue and break both are belonging to jump statement category. Okay, jump statement category. Then continue means we are continuing the iteration. Okay, continue, the name indicate we are continuing the iteration by skipping some part of the program. Okay, what is the speciality of continue? We are skipping, that means it will continue when a condition is true. Normally, if the condition is true, we are executing the rest of statement, but in continue statement, if the condition is true, it continue the iteration. Using continue statement, we can skip some set of statements. Okay, for that purpose, we are using continue statement. So, in loops, in somewhere or in many places, we want to use continue statement. After that, break statement. Break statement is used to terminate a set of operations. Okay, break statement is used to terminate some set of operations. So, in your textbook is given, continue is used within looping structure to skip the rest of current loop iteration and continue execution at the condition evaluation and then begin the next iteration. That means when the condition is true, it is skipping some set of statement and it is continuing the iteration. Continuing the iteration means again it is checking the condition and again it is updating. Okay. Then break ends execution for the current for each. Okay, these are some special loops that we are only using in PHP program that we will discuss later. Okay, so break statement is used to terminate set of iterations. Clear? So, these two, continue and also break statement we can use in PHP program. Clear? Then, so we completed the control structures and control statements in PHP. So, which are the topics that we studied in this video? Control structures in PHP. The first control structure is if else statement. First control statement is if else statement, then after that if statement, then else if statement, then while loop, do while loop, iteration statement and also some set of jump statements like continue and break statement. Okay, so I think it is familiar to you because in C++ and also JavaScript we are discussing about control structures. Okay, so hope you understood. The remaining section, there is no homework present in this section because all these program and also its example is in your textbook. So please refer your textbook clearly because every variable, you know the difference between normal variable and PHP variable. Normal variable we are not using dollar symbol, but in PHP immediately just before the variable name we are including dollar symbol. Okay, so hope you understood. The remaining section we will discuss in the next video. Okay then.